Do I think Logan Paul is an alien? Maybe. Oh, what am I gonna do? Everybody's starting to realize that my last video was all fake. This is so fake. You are fake AF. Oh my god, so fake. Fake. That's freaking fake. Fuck you.
I got kind of scared in the start.
My career is over. How could I possibly have thought that I would be able to pass off such a ridiculous video as true? Logan Paul, an alien? Newsflash, Danny, you're an idiot. I'll never make it on YouTube now. Everyone thinks I'm a fraud, a con artist. I have to show everyone that I can be truthful. From now on, I'm sticking to the truth. What's up, Greg? What's going on? It's me, Danny, back with another episode of totally not lying and making videos that are real. Guys, I just want to apologize for the last video, okay? I don't know what I was thinking. Trying to make a whole video, a whole fake documentary about Logan Paul being an alien. I feel like an idiot. Everybody realized that the whole thing's fake. But rest assured, Greg, it will not happen again, all right? We're going straight facts just for you. So I just heard about this video that Jake Paul posted like 4 days ago. That's, the title of the vlog is A Conversation with My Ex-Girlfriend. But the majority of the video is apparently Jake Paul just going off on Rice Gum. If you don't know who Rice Gum is, it's this guy. He makes videos of like roasting people. He does diss tracks. He vlogs sometimes, I think. Anyway, apparently him and Jake Paul have some kind of beef. We all know who Jake Paul is, obviously. He's a hunk, or wait, no, he's a vlogger. I just want to watch this video because I've heard that it's insane, but it's just Jake Paul like going off on Rice Gum or something.
So, guys, time to get a little bit serious, to get a little bit juicy.
Ooh, juicy. I'm excited. What do we got? What's gonna be juicy? What is this?
So I get home from Los Angeles and I'm doing my thing, whatever. And someone asked me. They asked me if I have seen Brian Lee's new video. And if you guys don't know who Brian Lee is, a lot of you guys know him by his alias name of Rice Gum. His name is Brian, and that's how I'm going to address him. They were like, "Yo, have you seen Brian's new video?"
It's kind of weird. He's just gonna call him Brian instead of Rice Gum. I've never heard anyone call him Brian before. That's weird. And
they tell me that it's a video about them reacting to our new Team 10 house.
Any house with an elevator just makes the house automatically cool. The thing is though, their house is only 2 floors, right? And like, take the stair. Our house has 8 floors, so sometimes going up and down, it's like kind of hard, so we need an elevator.
Okay, so apparently Rice Gum is making fun of Jake Paul for having an elevator in a 2-story house. Is this just gonna be like rich people beef? Is this what YouTube is now? It's just like millionaires beefing with each other? Your house only has 2 floors? Why do you need an elevator then? My house has 8 floors.
And that's totally fine. But then they proceeded to tell me that within the video, he was making fun of suicide, of people committing suicide.
And then a rope hanging down with like the swirly thing and then like a chair underneath, just right around there somewhere.
Oh, whoa, okay. That actually is pretty fucked up.
And then he was making fun of Nick Crompton and Tessa Brooks and body shaming them and calling them fat.
Okay, that was pretty mean too. Okay, so I'm kind of on Jake's side here actually. Rice Gum seems like he's kind of being a dick.
Everyone has seen recently that Brian is a terrible, terrible person. He is a scumbag. His mom, iDubbbz, made a video about him.
His mom, iDubbbz? What? His mom?
Dude, you are a terrible, terrible, terrible human being. And you guys know me, I never respond to the hate. Like, I have more than enough hate to respond to, and I never respond to it because that's not the way to handle things. People shouldn't be like beefing over the internet and like going back and forth and back and forth.
People shouldn't be beefing back and forth over the internet? Wait a minute.
The Logan is shit. You don't fuck with the Logan!
Are you sure?
You are a piece of and Brian Lee supporters, there is more to the world than dragging people down and being negative. That won't get you anywhere. And he does not stop. He continues to do this on a case-by-case basis. There is more to the world, and it's not too late to literally join a positive YouTuber and change your mindset on life. Positivity makes the world better. That's what I preach.
Why do I feel like Jake Paul's trying to like sell me a self-help book right now? He's giving off that vibe, right? He's like trying to change my life and shit. Dude, don't try to change my life. Don't try to turn my life around. Dude, sometimes I just wish people like this would just shut up and just let my life spiral down into darkness. Like, please, don't try to change my life. Dude, I'm perfectly happy living in misery.
On a day-to-day basis, I'm not saying become a subscriber to me, although we are the strongest flipping team on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button.
No, you are not the strongest army on YouTube. Greg is, okay? I'm sorry. I was sort of on your side for a while, but that is not true. Don't you ever disrespect Greg like that again. I can't believe it. He's out here preaching positivity, and then he goes and disrespects the name of Greg.
I know a ton of Jake Paulers. I hate to be showing this side of me, and I hate to be responding to stuff like this, but Jake Paulers, we need to stand up against this. All of us are positive. We smile.
We smile. That's us. Jake Paulers. We smile. Nobody else does. No one else smiles. Jake Paulers do. We invented it, actually. Ever seen this before? It was invented by Jake Paul. Jake Paulers. We smile.
We work hard every single day. We create our own original content.
We create our own original content. We create our own original content.
And Jake Paulers, I apologize ahead of time because I never respond to hate. Because Brian is my son. I am his daddy and iDubbbz is his mom.
Whoa, what the fuck? What? I am his daddy and iDubbbz is his mom? This just got weird. Is this becoming a porn? I am your daddy and iDubbbz is your mommy and you're gonna listen to us. I
am beating this dead horse into the grave because this kid needs to be stopped.
I don't know if that was intentional or not, but that was a pretty solid reference right there. This kid needs to be stopped. That's like Rice Gum's thing. It's like the series of videos that he makes where he makes fun of kids, I guess. He is kind of an asshole.
Unless he wants to make a change. I'm all for people making mistakes and becoming a better person. Nobody is perfect, but this kid has not changed.
Dude, this isn't even like fun beef. I'm all for watching people on the internet get in fights. I think it's hilarious. This is just Jake Paul yelling at his camera alone in his room. I feel like I shouldn't be watching this. This feels like watching like a couple at the mall get into an argument. It's just like, I feel like should I look away? I don't feel like I should be seeing this. This is kind of sad. He's getting really worked up. I feel like this was all just so pent up and he didn't have any plan. He didn't like write anything down before he started talking and now he's just like exploding with anger. I'm a little bit cringing. Am I giving off that vibe? A cringing a bit.
So Brian, you can hate on me all you want. Talk about my house, whatever you want to say. But in your video, you started comparing us. You started saying that, oh, our house is this, your house is that. Don't ever compare me to your sorry ass. I bought this house with my own damn money. You're paying rent for one room within that house. You don't even have enough money to buy a house in California.
Holy shit, the flexing has begun. God damn. I love how quickly that went from like, you shouldn't bully others, it is wrong, to like, I have more money than you.
But going back to my point earlier, that wasn't the Team 10 house because you can't do anything there besides make content in your room.
He's getting so aggressive and he started swearing and he's still using a dolphin sound to bleep out his swears. If that's not art, I don't know what is.
My backyard has a backyard. And once again, you're renting it. You made a video about your AdSense earnings. Let's check it out.
So last month I made a roughly $60,000 for 1 month.
Wow, you made $60,000 in a month, Brian? If I make $60,000 in one day, I come here to my bed and I cry myself to sleep as a failure. $60,000 for me is a bad day. And I know your merch sales aren't
Yeah, me too, dude. $60,000 in a day? I'd be tripping, man. Peasant alert. Beep!
But if you are wearing his merch, that means you support all of this negativity and all that bad stuff, which makes you not cool in my books.
Not cool in Jake Paul's book? No! I'm not cool in Jake Paul's book? Ugh. I wonder what Jake Paul's book looks like. Is it like a novel? Alright, everyone, gather around for a reading from Jake Paul's book. It's a picture book, because of course it is. Jake Paul took a deep breath and called Rice Gum a fool and said, "In my book, Rice Gum, you are not cool. For my book is for winners, smilers, and friends. England is my city, so come join Team 10. Amen."
Furthermore, my page has 3 billion views. I've been doing this for 1 year. You've been a YouTuber for since I can remember.
Holy shit, dude, he's like shaking. He's got so worked up that he's shaking. Jake, dude, why don't you just dab on this guy? Like you do to all your other haters. What happened to that? What happened to dab on the haters, man? You don't have to get so worked up. You're having an aneurysm on camera. Just dab on him, for God's sake. Or at least twist his nipples. At the very least.
Oh, But wait, hold on. If we add up all the videos that you've ever made about me, it equals 200 million of your views, which means 20% of your channel is because of me.
He's still shaking. Dude, I feel like something's wrong with Jake. Can someone check on him? He's snapped. He's done. Jake sounds like he really needs to relax. He should watch one of Tessa's vlogs.
Your biggest video is because of me. I am your dad.
Dude, I hate when people use this argument. Like when people are like, you're using my name to get followers, dude. You would be nothing without me. My name's in all your videos, so you would be nothing without me. It's like, yeah, no shit. That's how you do it. That's how the YouTube algorithm works. You make videos about popular things, so more people see your videos. That's just how it works. You don't see fidget spinners and slime complaining, like, stop using my name in your videos to get more views. It's what's popular, so people make videos about it, dude. If you don't like that, you should stop making YouTube videos. People talk about things that are relevant. That's how everything works. You don't see, like, serial killers being like, the news is only popular because I murder people and they talk about it. The news would be nothing without me murdering people. It's like, dude, just stop murdering people.
Speaking of 20%, if you want to sign to Team 10 so you can become relevant again, I'll be glad. I know you want to join Team 10, except I'm taking 40% of your career because there's a lot of work to do. And while we're on the topic of Team 10, it's crazy how you guys want to copy us and create your little Clout Gang, when I have made everyone that is in Clout Gang. I am the owner of Clout Gang. I am the CEO of Clout Gang. I have given all the clout to Clout Gang.
Stop saying clout, please. My ears are bleeding. Stop saying clout. Fuck, that was too much clout.
And if you look at it, I think Clout Gang actually spells Logang, because why not throw Logan into the mix? Logan and I are your dads. We gave birth to you. No more iDubbbz. It's Logan and I. Call us daddy from now on. Please, whenever you address me.
Call us daddy from now on? Dude, what? No. Stop, please. Why? Why is this what YouTube is now? Call me daddy?
Brian, you don't have a car while I'm out here in California riding around in cars that spit flames. All of the Lambos that you flex with are rented. And anybody else that is watching this besides Brian, guys, I'm not trying to brag. I don't need to brag.
You're not trying to brag? Dude, at least own up to the fact that you've been like flexing on us for the past 5 minutes. You just talked about your multi-million-dollar mansion, your cars that spit flames, $60,000 in a day. Remember that? Was that not bragging? If you're really not trying to brag, then you're doing a really bad job of whatever you think that you're actually doing.
We are in two completely different leagues. Brian is a YouTuber. I am an actor, a businessman, a CEO who happens to vlog my life on a day-to-day basis. I run a multi-million-dollar company. I'm a Disney Channel star.
You were a Disney Channel star, right? I believe that the correct conjugation is were, as in past tense of is.
And Brian, this is between you and I. We don't need to involve anybody else. So tell your friend Chantel to leave herself out of these reaction videos or whenever you talk about your dad like this.
We don't need to involve anybody else, which is why I'm posting it on my YouTube channel with 11 million followers, bitch.
But enough with the nonsense, and I'm sorry for wasting anybody's time that did not want to hear that. It is time to create some fire content. Let's flip and go, baby. Guys, look it. We finally have our first piece of furniture.
That's how you're gonna end it? That's how you're gonna end that whole rant where you screamed at your camera for 20 minutes. I'm richer than you, I'm more successful, so don't speak to me ever again. That was a lot to digest. That was a lot. Is this just what YouTube is now? It's not even like beef anymore. It's like, it's just exploding with rage. Guys, I feel like I started this video saying that I would stick to reality and stay real in all of the rest of my videos, but I don't think I want to be a part of this reality anymore. All right, guys. Well, that was a very heavy video, and to be honest, I really feel like I shouldn't have seen that. Guys, if you're not Greg yet, Greg is our family here on YouTube. Greg is our fan base. We're the strongest army on YouTube. We're the fastest growing channel on YouTube. Don't look that up. It's true. Don't look it up though. All the websites are broken. All right, shout out to Cora Anderson. Thank you for turning on my notifications, guys. Make sure you hit that little bell next to the subscribe button. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you next time. Goodbye. What's up, Greg? I hope you're having a great holiday season. I know I was, until I watched the new Home Alone movie. And I got sick, also. I think the movie might have given it to me, honestly. You know, guys, when you think about it, I guess it makes a lot of sense that they would make a new Home Alone movie, you know? Hollywood loves their sequels. Their sequels of sequels, and they've already made like 5 Home Alone movies, so why stop there? And sure, like, nobody has watched or even been interested in the last, like, 3. But
all the more reason to make another one, you know? Sort of a comeback Home Alone movie this could be. I guess could have been, if it wasn't already out and wasn't already bad. It's a shame, man. I really liked the first two Home Alone movies, but then after that, nothing feels the same. And I don't know what it is about this one in particular, but watching this little kid beat the shit out of these burglars, it's just not as fun as it used to be. I guess I really am grown up. Oh, no, you know what it is, actually? It's not that I'm grown up. It's that instead of making the villains in this movie like cartoonishly evil burglars, they made them like a struggling middle-class family who are only breaking into this kid's house due to a misunderstanding. They're not evil, they're not trying to hurt anyone or kill anyone, they're just like a down-on-their-luck family, and this rich kid is just fucking him up at every turn, dude. This movie is insane. You know how a Home Alone movie goes. There's a kid, he gets left in his house by himself, there's robbers who try to break in, and the kid sets up a bunch of traps to try to hurt them and embarrass them. And that's exactly what happens in this movie. So you're probably wondering, who are these robbers and why do they want to break into this kid's house so bad? So let me tell you. Pam and Jeff McKenzie are parents. They live in the same area as the main kid, Max. And the movie starts off with them having an open house. They're trying to sell their house because they're both down on their luck. One of them doesn't make very much money and the other has just lost his job. And so they're trying to sell their house to keep food on the table for their families. It's very sad. The movie sort of tries to make it into like a funny thing happening. There's like millennials that come to try to buy the house, wearing berets and scarves. You know how like millennials do. Always wearing berets and scarves, I am.
The schools here are amazing.
They are totally lit.
And there's a lot of scenes like this in the movie that seem like they're trying to get you to empathize with this couple. In this scene, they're just talking about how they can't afford to live in this house anymore, even though they love this house and they always thought that they'd be growing old together in the house. Unfortunately, it just won't be able to become a reality for them.
I always thought we'd get old and weird in this house, but we've done the math. We can't afford it on my salary alone.
Yeah, but I mean, I crushed my interview with IBM.
Crushed it. But that was 3 months ago.
It's very sad. And when I watched this, I didn't know that these two were going to be the ones who were gonna have all of the booby traps happen to them. And it's kind of crazy now watching it back, being like, holy shit, just about an hour and a half from now, these two are gonna be getting maimed by a rich child. How fucked up is that? So what's their motivation to rob this kid, you might ask? Well, it's sort of, I feel like everything in this movie is so long and convoluted to explain. Probably because they've done this same movie like 6 times now, and so they keep having to come up with like new, more obscure ways to explain everything, like how does the kid get left home alone, and why are burglars trying to get into his house. Basically, there's this doll that the McKenzies own. They have a whole collection of these dolls that were like his grandma's or something, and they find out that one of them is worth like $200,000, which is enough money for them to like save their house and have enough time for the husband to find a new job, and they can even remodel the whole house. It's great. But during their open house, Max and his mom, who are rich, by the way, they live in a mansion, stop at their open house because Max has to pee.
Do the maths. 6 soda refills into one tiny 10-year-old's bladder does not go.
They sort of are using this less wealthy family's house as a public restroom of sorts. And the McKenzies talk to Max about this doll, and that's actually how they learn how valuable the dolls are, is because Max's mom knows this information.
There was this elderly lady who'd bought one at a garage sale for about $10, and then it ended up going for about $5,000.
And then the doll goes missing.
That brat kid stole my doll.
And so the McKenzies assume that Max stole the doll from them. So they are breaking into his house to try to get the doll back so that they can save their family. Which is not a decision that they take lightly, mind you. They're not like stoked to do this. They're like a normal family just like anybody else, but this is like the only thing they can do to try to keep their family afloat. They're actually like extremely nervous about doing this because they don't want to get caught and they don't want to hurt anybody. Little do they know they will get caught and they will get hurt. So yeah, in various ways, this movie goes out of its way to show you how nice of people the McKenzies are, how much they don't want to break into this house, but how they're like left no other option. It's like, it's honestly, you gotta kind of respect it in a way. They're like, look how these people, they're so nice, they're so sweet, wouldn't hurt a fly, they just really want to keep their family well-fed and in a nice house. We're gonna fuck with them. We're gonna fuck with them hard, dude. This is like an evil Mr. Beast video. So at first, only Jeff is on board, but then this scene happens, and this is what finally gets Pam on board to help out with the robbery as well.
You gotta save our house. Seriously, Mom, will you just get the doll?
It's just entering, Pam. We have the key.
Pam, You have to call me. Hi,
Come
Gavin
and
Watts.
get me! No, Fräulein! No!
I will, you ugly little boy.
Weirdly inspirational music as this woman is having a full meltdown. She's like hallucinating. This is the moment she's realizing she has to do something that is like deeply against her morals just to put food on the table for her family. And the music is just kind of this like inspirational Christmas song. Does not seem like the right tone, but okay. So now you may be wondering, since I brought it up, how does Max... So now you may be wondering how Max gets left home alone. They've done this movie a million times. How can they possibly come up with new ways for a child to be left home alone from a family vacation? Well, the short answer is they basically just, everything is so confusing that they just leave him home. It's confusing for them and it's confusing for us as the audience. They're going on vacation to Japan with a bunch of extended families. So they've got a bunch of families staying at their house. It's very chaotic. It's very hectic. The whole beginning of the movie is just them like rapid fire introducing a bunch of characters that we literally never see again. In all this confusion, the families get split onto 2 different flights to go to Japan.
You have split our family onto 2 separate flights. Can you speak up, please? It's very loud in here.
And so they can't really keep track very well of who's on which flight. Now, as for how he actually gets left at home, Max is sort of a Scrooge of a child. While Max has like all of his cousins over playing, they're all running through the halls, playing video games, shooting Nerf guns at each other. Max, I guess, is like overwhelmed by all of this and goes to hide in his family's BMW. There's like a random car commercial at the beginning of the movie. He leaves the ruckus of his house on the holidays to go sit in the garage in his family's BMW and watch cartoons.
Mom? Dad?
Seems like a weird way to advertise BMWs, honestly. I'm not sure about that product placement. BMW. For rich recluses who hate their families. Get left home alone while your family goes to Japan because you were watching Looney Tunes in your car. BMW. This kid is a weird one, man. He's like 80 years old or something. He lives in a huge ass house. He's got a bunch of cousins. He's got a million toys, probably. Seems pretty fun to me. But instead he's like, get all this fun out of my house! I hate Christmas. I'm gonna go hide in my luxury car and pass out for 12 hours. There are a lot of choices in this movie that make very little sense, and I'm still trying to figure out why they would do these things. This movie looks like weirdly cheap while also having a ton of big celebrities in it. People even I was surprised to see, even after watching a trailer, like Kenan Thompson, Pete Holmes, Ellie Kemper. They have like a ton of big names in this movie, and some of them with like really weirdly small, insignificant parts. Chris Parnell, for example, plays Uncle Stu in this movie, who we see once at the beginning, and then for the rest of the movie, he's shitting.
Did Carol leave?
Travel safe.
What's going on?
He's shitting even before we see him too.
I told you to use the restroom in the coffee shop, darling.
After Uncle Stu had been in there? Really? Did you see how many deviled eggs he had for lunch?
And then for the rest of the movie, we only hear him through the door of the bathroom.
Did somebody call the house?
No, because we don't have a landline, Stu.
Because he gets to Tokyo and then I guess had more bad food and is still shitting. Actually, that might be one of the funniest parts of the movie, honestly. The fact that this uncle is just pooping his brains out the entire time. That is pretty funny. And the fact that they got such like a big name to play him, and we're paying you $5 million for this role, and you're gonna be behind a door pooping your brains out, and we're never gonna see you. Is that cool? Also, Mikey Day from SNL is a priest in this movie. If you didn't look very hard, you might not even know there was a priest in this movie, let alone the fact that he was played by someone famous. If this movie was good, it would have been cool to see so many famous actors, but because it was really underwhelming, it was almost disappointing every time a new actor popped up that I recognized. I was like, oh, not you too, man. What's going on? Are you okay? Another weird choice, they threw in this line in the middle of the movie about remakes always being worse than the original.
Ugh, this is garbage. I don't know why they're always trying to remake the classics. Never as good as the originals.
Like, yeah. Fuck you. It was like the studio being like, we know this isn't as good as the first one, but you're still gonna eat this shit up, aren't you, little piggy? Little piggy likes his Home Alone movies, doesn't he? And I did eat this shit up, alright? So, I can't talk. I watched it still. I feel like with a kids movie like this, you always have to appeal to the kids, but then also throw in some good stuff for the adults in there too and make it fulfilling for them to watch. That way they'll want to, you know, throw it on with the kids every year, right? And this movie works well enough for kids, I think. I think kids just like to watch Max make the booby traps and think, I could do that if I was like, home alone and there are people trying to rob me. I could defend myself against 2 adults who are trying to kidnap me. It's fun to imagine yourself as a smart little 6-year-old, even if you are a dumb little 6-year-old. But this movie, while being fun for kids, I would say is deeply saddening for adults. The second half of this movie is just watching a struggling family getting their shit rocked by a rich asshole kid.
Bombs away!
He's just not a cool, fun kid. He's a rich asshole who tries to steal from church at one point.
I'm definitely a child in need. Need of this. Can I help you?
Even if Max was a likable child, we probably wouldn't even know because we spend hardly any time getting to know him. And the time that we do spend getting to know him, he's not very likable. When he first gets left home alone, you know, in the movies, that's like their chance to do everything they've ever wanted to do in the house. But like all Max wanted to do, I guess, was like play video games and Hot Wheels and then like watch porn.
Well played, Mom and Dad.
Was he trying to look at porn? We will never know. But I have to assume that that's what they wanted us to think, right? Actually, after watching this movie, I wouldn't be surprised to find out it was something like super violent. Working Family Gets a Beating compilation. No one can stop my violent urges now. Damn it. Also, during the big heist when the Mackenzies come to rob Max, he doesn't act like a kid who thinks he's going to be kidnapped should act. He acts creepy. What a kid should do, even if he set up booby traps, he should set all those up and then find a place to hide, right? Like get in a box under a box in the basement and just hide there. But not Max, dude. He is sick. Every time the mom gets like thrown across the room or a few teeth knocked out, he's always like right around the corner giggling. He's been waiting for an excuse to do this, for sure. He has been planning this for longer than it seems, I think. Speaking of which, let's talk about the traps. I think the traps in this movie might be pretty on par with the other Home Alone movies, with the exception of a few particularly grotesque ones.
One,
And also the, I think the makeup artist for this movie thought they were doing makeup for a horror movie. At one point, Jeff gets shot in the head with a pool ball, because Max has sort of like a gun that shoots out pool balls, which I do think would kill someone. But Jeff is just kind of walking around the rest of the scene with like a giant ass bump on his head. It is horrific.
Why is he doing this to us, Pam?
At one point, Pam, sweet Pam, is lit on fire.
Okay.
This poor mother is set ablaze. She runs to the hose to try to put out the fire and it sprays her. And then for the rest of the movie, she looks insane, dude. At one point, it shows her feet as she's stepping on Legos, her bare feet. And her feet are burnt to a crisp. And the whole time I'm trying to think, what were the writers thinking during this part? You know what, man? This is gonna be even funnier because they probably don't have health insurance. So this is probably gonna be even worse for them financially than it is physically. This couple have had the worst week of their life, man. And then they just get beaten up. There's a point where after the mom gets lit on fire, she just lays down in the snow and cries. Am I supposed to be laughing right now? This is so sad. The worst booby trap of the whole movie, and probably any Home Alone movie, I feel like has gotta be this one. It is so grotesque. It is honestly scary. This is some horror movie shit right here, okay? Pam thinks that Max has just run up into the attic, so she goes to pull down, like, the ladder that leads to the attic, and instead she's greeted with a Nerf gun that shoots out Nerf darts with push pins sticking out the front. And for the rest of the entire booby trap montage, she just has these pushpin Nerf darts sticking out of her face and hands and everywhere. It is so scary. It is nasty. This movie is foul. And I gotta be honest, the whole time, I was not rooting for the kid at all. I was rooting for the couple. I'm not sure if that's how it was supposed to be, but it was not very satisfying, I will say, if it was. Maybe this was the Home Alone movie where they tried to flip it all on their head and be like, let's root for the robbers this time. But we still watched them get their asses handed to them, so I would say that it was not very fun. I especially wasn't rooting for Max the first time I watched this because we're all led to believe that he did steal their doll, their $200,000 doll. It turns out at the end of the movie that he actually didn't steal their doll, and it was all a big misunderstanding. I guess the whole thing could have been avoided if they had kind of talked it out. But Jeff's nephew had stolen it, I guess. Kind of a weird thing to reveal at the end because it really makes you hate Max, because you're like, this kid stole from church. He also stole this extremely valuable doll from this struggling family. What the hell? I hate this kid. Anyway, that's pretty much the end of the movie. They get the doll back and they sell it, and then they can live in their house happily ever after. And yeah, that's the end of the movie. Now it's time to talk about our sponsor, ExpressVPN. This video has been sponsored by ExpressVPN. Guys, if you're using the internet without ExpressVPN on your computer or your phone, you're missing out. You're not getting the full experience, because ExpressVPN unlocks so many possibilities while keeping you safe. Because while ExpressVPN sends all of your data through a secure encrypted tunnel, keeping your data safe from like hackers and your ISP and advertisers, it can also help you unlock a bunch of content that you didn't even know was there. For example, did you know that some Netflix libraries in other countries have nearly twice as many Oscar award-winning titles than in the US? So just saying, if you download ExpressVPN and change your server location to a different country, your Netflix is gonna be crazy. I have ExpressVPN on pretty much every device I own that can have ExpressVPN. I've got it on my laptop, I've got it on my phone, and I've used it to watch many a Netflix title that are not available in the US. Harry Potter, for example. You bet your boys watched it on Netflix. I'd like to see you try to do that. No, really, I would like to see you try to do. I would like to see you go to expressvpn.com/Danny Gonzalez and try to do that right now. Go ahead. Like I said, ExpressVPN also protects you from your internet service provider snooping on you and basically getting to log all your data. But when you encrypt your data and reroute it through ExpressVPN servers, that makes it so they can't do that. Think about it like this. Would you rather trust ExpressVPN, a company who is explicitly trying to protect you, or would you rather just send it through the pipes? Send it through the pipes of the internet service provider that you had no choice but to sign up with because they were the only one in your neighborhood, and so you just had to sign up with them? Who knows what they could be doing? You don't. They're legally allowed to sell your data to other people, so they could be doing anything with that stuff. So if you want to check out ExpressVPN and support my channel, then head on over to expressvpn.com/Danny Gonzalez to find out how you can get 3 months for free. That's expressvpn.com/Danny Gonzalez. The link will be in the description. Go ahead and click that to find out how you can get 3 months for free. Thank you to ExpressVPN for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for checking out ExpressVPN. All right, thank you guys for watching this video. Sorry if it was a little short. I am ill, and I had to take breaks periodically throughout this video to have a coughing fit. So, but I'll be back. Probably won't post another video until the new year, but I'll see you guys in 2022. Thank you guys for another year of your support. I greatly appreciate it, and I want to kiss you, and bye-bye. What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great day, and welcome back to my channel. This is another episode of Screaming is Funny. Okay, so I know that I'm probably a little bit late on this trend, like probably 2 years late on this trend, but why is everybody so obsessed with slime all of a sudden? Or at least I assume everyone is, because it's literally all over my Explore page all the time. Videos of people touching slime, folding it over, poking it. It's slime ASMR. I just feel like a couple years ago, just like hundreds of slime Instagram accounts, YouTube channels, Twitter accounts that just like popped into existence out of nowhere, and now everybody's obsessed with slime. Pretty much every kids channel on YouTube has also jumped on the slime bandwagon, but nobody has jumped on the slime bandwagon quite as hard as Colin's Key. Colin's Key has been a very heavily requested topic for me to talk about on this channel for quite some time, but I've always tried to steer clear of talking about Colin's Key, and the reason for that is that I'm scared. I'm very scared of his videos. I've literally sat down to make this video like 20 times, not even recording it, just watching his videos to try to find good ones to talk about in a video. But you know what? Today, I'm feeling brave. I think I can do it. I think that I can finally sit down and react to a Colin's Key video. This video is called Mystery Wheel of Slime Challenge 2. So I guess this is the much-awaited sequel of Mystery Wheel Slime Challenge. The viral sensation that everybody's been talking about. Finally, we have a sequel. So in most of the videos, this dude's making slime with his brother. They're just in the kitchen, fucking whipping up slime. So in this video, they're doing this challenge where they're spinning a wheel and whatever ingredient the wheel lands on is what they have to make the slime out of. Let's check it out.
You challenged us to make slime with blenders. All right, let's spin for the first blender ingredient. 3, 2, 1. All right, I got white glue.
And I got packing peanuts. Wait, dude, you're starting without me?
Yeah.
How do I get mine?
Oh, well, don't worry, Devin, because I've actually ordered something which should be delivered right about now. Yeah!
Jeez,
yes!
what?
Dude, it's the meat delivery service number 4 in America. This is my shake, bro. This is my shake. All right, there we go.
Dude, what do you keep on talking about shakes for?
Because these are my shakes, bro. I ordered them.
I thought these were my packing peanuts, Colin.
Ah, there we go. This is my shake. There you go. Cheers.
Cheers, yes.
And I guess I gotta return this now, so
Okay.
I lied. I can't do it. Fuck this. I can't. I'm sorry. When I came across this video, I watched this clip, this beginning clip, like 50 times. And it amazes me every time. And it's because I don't think I could have ever imagined anything this bad if I tried. I think this might be the worst thing. Just the worst thing that could happen. The plot, it just doesn't make any sense. This dude says he needs packing peanuts, and so he's like, oh, I ordered you a package, and then the package shows up from Yeet Delivery Service, and it's milkshakes in the package, not packing peanuts. But there's so many other things that make no sense. Why are they yelling at each other when they're standing, like, at most 4 feet apart? Have these people never heard of using their inside voices? What the fuck is Yeet Delivery Service? It's all just nonsense. It's utter nonsense. Fun fact, I actually thought this dude's name was Colin for a long time because his channel's name is Colin's Key. And he's always got this key around his neck. So I thought, okay, that's Colin's Key. For some reason, he named the channel after the key that he wears around his neck all the time. But I didn't really think anything of it. But his name is actually Collins, with an S at the end. So, I don't know, just a weird detail. I didn't know that was a name. Maybe it's kind of like the iPhone 7S. Like it's the better version of Colin. That's why his parents named him that. They were like, this is the new and improved Colin S. Now with no inside voice. His brother's name is just Devin. He didn't get an S at the end of his name. So, I guess he's like the older model.
I still don't have my packing peanuts though, bro.
Oh, what, you mean these?
No.
Oh, good. His packing peanuts showed up. So now we can finally make a slime. Now, I don't know if you can tell here, but on the screen, there's actually a really subtle merch plug going on. It's in the bottom left-hand corner, and it's really subtle. If you blink, you might miss it. Jesus, what a distracting way to promote your merch. Nothing says, like, I don't care about the content I make, I just care about making money, like putting a giant-ass ad over your video to distract from the content and get people to spend money on merch. That's such a scumbag thing to do. What greedy little— What's up, Greg? I hope you're all enjoying this video. Make sure you head on over to Danny Gonzalez. Hey, down here! Don't look up there, look down here.
Buy my merch,
yeah, hi.
buy my merch, buy my merch. Pink glue.
I got shaving cream. All right, I got the shaving cream, and right now, the special way I gotta dispense it.
Wow, all right.
No!
Dude, my hand!
Touch my horn, it'll go away.
All right.
Oh no, dude, I can feel it building up. I gotta add this quickly. Oh no, dude, look, it's going. It's gonna go any second. It's gonna go. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh. Ah!
How can kids even process what's going on in this video? How can you make any sense of this? He gets shaving cream as the next ingredient, and he says, okay, for this one, I've got a special way to dispense it. He puts on this unicorn horn. He starts, like, shooting lasers everywhere. He turns his brother's hand a different color, but he's, like, not dispensing the shaving cream. And when it comes time for him to actually dispense the shaving cream, he's just like, oh yeah, and I guess I have to do this. So the special way to dispense the shaving cream was by yelling for 2 minutes and then dispensing the shaving cream like normal. There's no way this is good for kids. No way. I can say with near 100% certainty that this will stunt your child's growth. Mentally, and what the hell, physically too. Your kid will be short if he watches this. At least most kids channels and kids TV shows have like some sort of vague plot or progression that you can follow. A lot of kids shows these days are actually pretty smart. I feel like adults can laugh along to a lot of the jokes in kids shows because they're actually smart and thought out. But this is just too random. It's utter nonsense. There's no logic or reason to draw from any of this. It's just 2 guys yelling. Just 2 guys yelling at you.
Wait, dude, how are you floating?
Isn't it obvious? I have become one with the universe.
If I was their editor, I think I would go insane. There's so many special effects in these videos. It is a little bit impressive, but it's also just like, why? Why do you need so many special effects to make slime? It's almost like they're admitting that making slime isn't interesting or fun, and so they have to way overcompensate by throwing all of this like extra shit in. It's utter nonsense. This video is 20 minutes long. This goes on for 20 minutes. 20 minutes of just
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What's gonna happen? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
this. That might not seem that bad until you realize that we've only watched 1 minute and 44 seconds. And I've probably cut a lot of it out. Okay, this one's called Dogs Pick Our Mystery Slime Challenge 2. So I guess this is another sequel.
I'm gonna see if this vinegar can turn this into volcano slime. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
We're doing a 5-second subscribe challenge. We want to see if you can subscribe to this channel and turn on the channel post notifications in 5 seconds. Are you ready? Here we go.
Okay, I didn't think that there would be a challenge right now, but okay, I got this.
5.
All I have to do is find the subscribe button. You got this. You're a YouTuber. You know where the subscribe button is.
4.
Wait, where is it? Oh, fuck.
3.
Come on, you know where the subscribe button is. It's right above the video, right? No, come on. Come on, you got this.
2.
Where is it?
1.
Where is it?
Done. If you can do that, comment down below, Keeper Squad, right now.
Oh, it's over? Oh. Shit. That was too hard. They need to make that easier. That is a weird thing to do. I understand why they do it. They're just trying to get you to like subscribe really fast without even thinking about it. Just go and hit the subscribe button, but like, what happens if you don't hit it? I wonder if there's like a consequence. Like if they're like, hit the subscribe button in the next 5 seconds. If you don't even bother subscribing to us. If you hit that shit after 5 seconds, unsub right now. We already have 16 million subs. What, you think we need you? We don't need you and your slow ass fingers. Get the fuck out of here. Fast Finger Gang. That's us. Keeper Squad. We got fast fingers. Try to keep up. Try to keep up.
Yo, it's starting to work! Not quite the most satisfying slime that I've ever made visually. You know what, Devin? I just think it needs a little bit more Orbeez. So here we go. Just gonna place it down here. Just gonna pick up some Orbeez off the counter, and it's like this.
Do you think this is a real kitchen? Is this the kitchen in Colin's house that he uses to cook all of his meals? Or is this nice ass kitchen with like these beautiful granite countertops, this gigantic island, this beautiful stove just for destroying with slime on a daily basis? What a subtle flex. These dudes are probably making so much money. They get hella views. This video has 8 million views. They're constantly promoting their merch. I mean, you don't just have a spare nice ass kitchen if you're making chump change. They're not making chump change. They're making utter nonsense change. So usually they end the videos with one of them getting slime dumped on them. Sometimes it's just regular old green slime, sometimes it's the slime they made in the video, but it usually ends with somebody getting slimed. And I think this part in this video really highlights the relationship between Collins and his brother Devin. They decided in this video they're each gonna let the other person dump slime on them. So Devin dumps slime on Collins.
3.
Oh, not again!
2.
Oh no!
1.
Oh.
But then when it's Devin's turn to get slimed, he's like, all right, Collins, time to get up. It's time for me to get slimed. Collins just starts joking around. He pretends to be slipping.
Oh, scary. Oh, dude. You okay?
I think I'm like ice skate. I'm like, I'm like doing a little dance, but it's like, hey!
He's just being his goofy self. He's yelling, he's slipping, sliding around, and Devin's like, come on, dude, get up. It's time for me to get slimed. I just get the feeling that Devin like hates being in these videos. My theory is that Devin is a bit of a slime purist. He appreciates the art of making slime. And that's enough for him. He just wants to make slime, he wants to dump it on his brother, and he wants to get it dumped on him. That's Devin's ideal slime video. I think he would probably do it even if it wasn't in a video. He would be making slime in his free time. Collins is just in it for the clout. That's slime clout. I mean, you can tell in the whole video, like, Devin just wants to make the slime. Collins is like pulling milkshakes out of boxes from the Yeet delivery service, dumping packing peanuts all over Devin. And then when it's Devin's turn to get slimed, Colin just starts dancing around like a clown.
Rotate this way,
Okay,
and then kind of like pull my arms.
I'll pull you. Yeah, go this way.
I'm gliding.
Switch. No, this way.
All right, Devin, you ready to get slime dumped, bro?
I'm ready. Gotta
take in my surroundings here before I slime dump you. Gotta
really?
Got a little scoot around
Seems
here.
like you're having way too much fun with
and
this.
Then,
Devin's is just like, come on! Slime me! I need it! This isn't what slime is about. Slime is serious. It's an art, and you're making a mockery of it. So this may come as a bit of a surprise to you if you're not big into the slime scene like I'm not, but the more and more I watch Collins Keys videos and other people like him, the more I started to realize there's like a gigantic slime community. The Sharers have made many videos about slime. Shroom has some slime hacks, whatever the fuck that means. Rebecca Zamolo made an awful music video about playing with slime or working out with slime or exercising. I don't know what it was about, but it was really bad.
Working with slime, so I try harder. Sweating while stretching, yeah, I'm clever. Making slime at home is fun, it's true. But working out with slime, you can do too. It's so satisfying.
I just want to know what life is like for these people. Cody Ko also made a video about Collins Key and some other kids content creators, and he made a really good point that they're like always flexing. Papa Jake was one of the people he was talking about in his video, but like Collins Key, he's got this nice ass kitchen that just exists for him to destroy it with slime every day. I just wonder, like, when they meet people in real life, when they pull up in their Lamborghini, people are probably like, whoa, nice to meet you. What do? You obviously make a lot of money. What do you do for a living? And then they tell them. I just wonder, like, what their reaction is. Like, how does that interaction go? I don't know, honestly. My guess is that it would be something like this.
The man is in the house, we bout to shut it down. Every time I step up in this club, I make it bounce. Don't fuck with small amounts, I buy it by the pound. And when we pulling up, boy, that Lambo making sound. Got that rollie on my wrist, you know I had to flex. And I got those twin chains, ice climbers on my neck. Now your girl wanna drink, it's cool, I got the check. I throw a couple bands, now she's showing me respect. She wanna know where I get this money, how I ball so hard. She wanna know what I do to afford these clothes and these dope ass cars. She said, are you an actor or a model? I get the waitress and we pop some more bottles. She keeps asking, won't let it go. Looks like I really have to let this girl know. I told her I make slime, candy DIYs. Post that shit on YouTube, children can't believe their eyes. Yelling loud as shit, got that family-friendly content, I don't get demonetized. She was understandably put off by that, till I showed her my 1,000,000 subscriber plaque. Now I'm feeling like David Dobrik, cause I got her in the Tesla and her friends are in the back. Next thing you know, now we drinking at the crib. It ain't too long till I got shorty in my bed. Slip into something more comfortable and now I'm back. And she's looking at my YouTube channel, wait, don't do that. She wanna know where I get this money, how I ball so hard. She wanna know what I do to afford these clothes and these dope ass cars. She's checking out my videos, she sees me yelling. I'm going crazy about the merch that I'm selling. Now I'm dabbing and eating spicy foods. I can't tell if she's impressed or disgusted, but she's checking out my slime. Life hack DIYs, post that shit on YouTube, children can't believe their eyes. Yelling loud as shit, got that family-friendly content, I don't get demonetized. I don't get demonetized. There is nary a doubt I am the slime king, but I feel so alone. Will you be my slime queen? I can't tell you how long I've searched. I won't even make you buy my merch unless you wanna buy my merch. You're totally free to do so. It is soft as hell, but it only comes in youth sizes, and there's no refunds. No refunds.
Probably something like that is how it would go. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? If you want to listen to that song some more, it's on iTunes and Spotify and Google Play and Apple Music and any other streaming site that you would probably use. The link is in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was really fun for me to make. I've never done anything of that scale before, but I had a lot of fun. I hope that it shows. I hope that you guys liked it. If you want one of these Slime King shirts that I was wearing in the video, I'm selling them at DannyGonzalez.store. There's also shirts that say Slime Queen and shirts that say Do It for the Slime. So it's like Do It for the Vine, but instead of Vine, it's slime. If you want to get any of those, go to DannyGonzalez.store. All right, thank you, Harper, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. Fight make slime. Candy DIYs. Post that shit on YouTube. Children can't believe their eyes. Yelling loud as shit. Got that family-friendly content. I don't get demonetized.
What's up, guys? So you guys know I don't really post reaction videos, but recently I've been going on Musical.ly a lot, and it is insane. For those of you who don't know what Musical.ly is, it's basically an app that lets you create these lip-syncing videos to popular songs. But the entire app is literally just filled with small children lip-syncing like really inappropriate songs. It's so cringy, and even though I don't really do reaction videos often, I wanted to do one for this because it's just so crazy. Alright, so let's just search cringy Musical.ly videos. Try not to cringe challenge Musical.ly edition. I bet this is gonna be so cringy. Oh god, okay, let's go. Oh man. Oh, wait, this is one of my Musical.lys. I didn't even, that's weird. Okay, that's kind of weird. 2 in a row. I guess these are kind of cringy though. So that makes sense. Okay, is this just all me? These are all just my Musical.lys in this cringe compilation? Okay, let's just go look for another cringe compilation. How about that? Okay, let's go with the second one this time. Musical.ly cringe compilation. Alright, I know this one's gonna be good. Let's get ready to cringe, you guys. What? Okay, you know what? Maybe let's not do cringy Musical.lys. I'm just gonna react to something else. Let's react to, some good fails. Best fails of 2016. Okay, best fails of the year, 2016. Let's check this out. Now this one should be good.
The black shoelace
What?
over the white shoelace.
This is footage from my security cameras in my house. How did they get this? Okay, you know what? No more compilations. No more compilations, how about that? I'm gonna react to something else. Let's react to the newest. How about that? Big news today as President Barack Obama named silly internet boy Danny Gonzalez the biggest failure of 2016. What? Adding that, quote, he is so cringy it makes me sick. Okay, alright. He doesn't even know how to tie his own shit. Okay, that's enough. Okay, guys, I decided I'm just gonna react to books now, so this is me reacting to this random book I found in my house. Okay. Alright, guys, I decided instead I'm gonna react to Reese's Puff cereal because Reese's Puff cereal, oh, jeez. What? Okay, how? I swear I just tied these! Okay guys, so I don't really think this whole reacting thing is for me. Please leave me a comment and let me know what I should do instead. I'm gonna go now. I have to go learn to time out here. Gotta go cook some breakfast. So I'll see you guys later. Peace. What's up, Greg, and welcome back to another episode of me losing my absolute marbles over some ones and some zeros. I think it's kind of funny that this series where I try to find the worst iPhone game has become one of my favorite types of videos to make because I am not a gamer. I do not know good games. I don't really know where I get off calling these games bad. In my free time, I play next to no video games. And if I am playing a game, it's just Minecraft on hardcore mode, and I'm dying after 10 minutes and then not playing it again for 3 months. How is it that these AAA developers spend millions and millions of dollars on these games like Call of Duty and God of War? They work their devs to the bone, and their games literally do not appeal to me at all. But like one person with a laptop and a stupid idea like a game called Animal Go that's just a really poorly made ripoff of Pokemon Go is like the most interesting thing in the world to me, and I have to play it immediately. And if you're wondering, no, that was not a hypothetical title. That is a real video game called Animal Go Find and Catch Animon Edition that is a Pokemon Go ripoff that I am going to be playing. I was just searching for Pokemon Go ripoffs in the App Store and I found this, and I knew I had to play it immediately. Although it was kind of hard deciding between that and Trumpy Man Go bounce balls at him, but I think overall Animal Go has a little bit more to offer. As you walk around a neighborhood, your smartphone will vibrate when there's an animal nearby. Take aim and throw an animal ball. You have to stay alert or it might get away. Search far and wide for animal and items. Let's play it all. I don't really know if I can put as much stock into a suggestion to play the game coming from the game. Hey guys, here's kind of a fun idea. Let's play me. Let's play all of me. So it looks a lot like Pokemon Go, where you just walk around in real life, and occasionally you'll stumble upon a tiger or a water buffalo, it looks like. You throw the animal's ball to catch it. The animal's ball? Okay, this game's a little bit more fucked up than I thought. And I'll be taking those, and then I'll be throwing them right back at you. I will say that now that I'm looking at all these animals' pictures together, they almost look a little bit too eager to be caught, and now that's kind of creeping me out. Oh no, you found me.
You found my little pink elephant self. Don't trap me in my own ball. Please, anything but that. You're like, he's saying he doesn't want me to, but he really looks like he does want me to. No, don't cut my balls off. I would hate that. But overall, I'm excited to see where this game takes me, and I'm downloading Animal Go. Okay, this game looks horrifying. Jesus Christ. It's called Date Master Kissing Booth. Give the best kiss. It looks like some kind of game where you're preparing for a date by picking up different items along the way to your date. So you can either pick up money or bottles of poison, which would obviously make the date go pretty poorly because you'd be dead. You can show up either in a suit top or barefoot, and all of these, it looks like, influences this bar here. I guess once you get to the date, you can engage in some sort of kissing frenzy. And it looks like here that the kiss is going so well that she's crying. And I say that because this bar is filled up to the top where this emoji is absolutely, I mean, he's indisposed. He's out of his mind. So this is horrifying for sure, but I think that the other end of the spectrum is also gonna be terrifying because it's a puking emoji. So like if we pick up one wrong thing, is she gonna puke on our tongues? Also, I'm curious about all the different stuff you can pick up. So obviously showing up in a suit is better than showing up barefoot. But then the next thing down the road is you either pick up sneakers or a bed. It's like, first off, I thought we already decided if we were wearing shoes or not at this one. Why does every option seem to be like, okay, so you're not gonna show up barefoot. Are you sure? You really wanna wear shoes to this thing? Okay. And then also, like, are you stopping at an IKEA on the way to the restaurant to buy a bed frame? Also, not to harp on the shoe thing, but he is already wearing shoes. He's walking to the date and he already has on shoes. So why the fuck would he take them off before he gets there? Okay. That's enough about the shoes. Oh, it looks like so there's different kissing patterns. So in this one, you're sort of doing a little swirl with your tongue. Not so much of a frenzy as it is sort of like a kissing hypnosis. You are getting very, not sleepy. You are getting very horny. Wait, what the fuck is going on here? What is this? So we walk to the date, which I haven't acknowledged is like 30 stories up off the ground. And I guess that's where the date is taking place. And then it looks like after we're done kissing her, her like satisfaction meter is off the charts. It sort of appears that she's just been like discarded as she's drunk with love. And then we're just kind of like, all right, and off you go. Okay, I gotta figure out what's going on there. So I am downloading Date Master Kissing Booth. Okay, here's another interesting knockoff. This one's called My Goat Life Simulator. Crashy adventure of cute goats. This is not the actual goat simulator game, the very popular goat simulator game that a lot of people have played before. This is My Goat Life Simulator. Don't get it twisted. A short, fun game where you will take charge as a virtual goat and explore the beautiful green land for your progress. How long will you enjoy yourself as a goat? I don't know, man. That's sort of up to you. You design the game. They're sort of making it sound like a challenge. How long can you last enjoying this game? That's the challenge. Try to do it as long as possible. Let's play the whole game. Let's all play. Join the mate of your dreams, have kids, build a dream house for your family. So it seems kind of like a fun little just like life building game. I am curious to see what a goat's dream house looks like. Explore the green town and find all the secrets of your success. Fight for the queen's crown and win the queen title? Wait. What? Where the hell did that come from? The description took such a drastic turn. This is not what I was led to believe the game was about at all. It was like, live a simple life on the farm, grow your family, find the mate of your dreams, kill the queen, stage a coup and become emperor, take charge as a pro fighter, and knock down other goats to rescue your family. Our family was kidnapped by other goats? The simple life of a goat, you know? Trying to dethrone the queen like a Shakespearean play. Hamlet was actually based off goats. Enjoy the story of a real goat with a map to hang out in the town, a full-fledged feeding mode. What does that mean? A full-fledged feeding mode where you have to eat plants every 5 to 10 minutes for survival. Yeah, just like a real goat. You know how goats have to eat plants every 5 minutes or they'll die? I'm glad it's a full-fledged feeding mode though. Game developers, if you're watching this, I will let you skimp on any part of a game except feeding mode, okay? I need a full-fledged, no compromises feeding mode. Let me look at these pictures to try to figure out what the hell you do in this game. Escape from thief, okay. At least he's following COVID guidelines, that's good to see. Kick and pot the ball in hole. Okay, so there is a castle in the background I'm noticing, so I guess that's where the queen lives. I guess where we're gonna live pretty soon, actually. Jump over the wooden boxes in the yard. Hell yeah. Okay, now I'm in. I wasn't in before, but now that I know you can jump over the wooden boxes, I like whatever this goat's up to. This is how I'm gonna be in the game. Completely checked out. My goat wife is gonna be like, honey, please, you're so behind on bringing home food for the children and building our dream home and overthrowing the queen. What do you do all day? And this is gonna be me. Just fucking... Maybe I just don't know what a regular goat's life entails, but I'm super interested in this game, so I will be downloading My Goat Life Simulator. Okay, now this next game, Scary Granny Contact Game, might sound a little bit like Bad Granny, which I've played before. But from what I can tell, this game is very different. First off, the granny in this game looks 1,000 times more terrifying. Holy shit, dude. That doesn't even look like a granny. This is so far removed from what like an old lady looks like. What the fuck is this? Beware of the scare. Are you brave enough to contact Granny? That's right. In this game, you can actually contact Granny. Take a look at this picture. This is the menu, it looks like. You can call, message, video call, play games, or mods. I don't know what that means, but the other options sound very interesting. Look at this. You can talk to Granny. Hi. Where are you? Far away from you. Do you want to play hide and seek? No, thanks. I'm good. I see you. Oh, no. This is my house. Okay, look at this. Look, you can FaceTime with Granny, and this kid is FaceTiming with Granny, and he looks horrified. And she's not even on the screen yet. I guess you can also just call her on the phone regular style, not on FaceTime. If you don't want to see her, you're like, okay, I'll get scared by Granny. I just don't want to see her. Hello? Oh, fuck, it's Granny. That's scary. Disclaimer, don't play this game if you are easily scared. Calls, video calls, and chats inside the app are fake. Granny must say some fucked up shit, dude, if they have to be like, it's not real, okay? We swear. She's like calling in bomb threats. Hello? Oh God, you guys, it's Granny. What spooky thing is she gonna say? She says she's gonna do a terrorism? The fuck does that mean? And I am downloading Scary Granny Contact Game. All right, guys, we have a great lineup of games here. So without further ado, let's get ready to rumble! Wait a minute, gaming? On an empty stomach? I don't think so. You know, I might not know too much about gaming, but I do know that trying to game without a delicious and nutritious meal in your stomach is a big mistake. But luckily, today's video is sponsored by Factor. Factor delivers fresh, never frozen, dietitian-approved meals right to your doorstep. You guys know I'm not a huge fan of the hassle of grocery shopping, which is why I like HelloFresh so much, and Factor is actually owned by HelloFresh. And I think where Factor really comes in handy, for me personally anyway, are those times where I want a meal at home, I want to eat healthy, but I also don't want to whip up a meal from scratch. Factor takes the guesswork out of everything, they take the prep work out of everything by giving you the meal in its entirety, ready to go. All you have to do is heat it up and you've got a delicious and nutritious meal. Factor offers keto meals. They offer calorie smart meals, chef's choice, vegan, veggie, pretty much any type of meal to fit any type of lifestyle Factor has. Their plans range from 4 to 18 meals per week, so however many Factor meals you want in a week, they can fit your lifestyle. They've also got a bunch of fun add-ons like these smoothies, which are very tasty. So if you want to check Factor out for yourself, then head on over to factor75.com or click the link below and use my code Danny50 to get 50% off your first box. That's factor75.com. Use my code Danny50 for 50% off your first box. Thank you to Factor for sponsoring this video. Thank you to you guys for checking out Factor. Now let's get ready to rumble! Alright, boys and girls, it's time to play Animal Go. When I first opened the app, I was greeted with a very fun character creation page. There's a little player on the screen and it's telling me to enter my name. And the player is sort of dancing like this. Okay, what should I make my name? What is the name of someone who would go around catching animals? Cruella de Vil? Yeah, my main objective in this game is pretty much to skin every animal alive that I find. The first thing I noticed as my character was plopped into the world was a button at the bottom of the screen that said free animal balls. So I pressed it and it turns out the way you get animal balls in this game is by watching ads. A task that is significantly more embarrassing to do in public. You know, the nice thing about these games, you know, people say it about Pokemon Go too, is they get you out, you know? They get you out and about, walking into random fields, holding your phone like this. It's been a long winter and I haven't spent a lot of time outside lately, so it is kind of nice to just be walking around, I'll give them that. When I arrived at my first animal, it took me a second to figure out how to interact with it. Come on, dude, get to him. Jesus, is he running away? The hell? Wait, actually, is he actually running away? How do I get to him? Wait, oh, I passed him.
But eventually I clicked on it.
Do I have to click on him?
And it was go time.
Animal Go would like to access my camera. Hell yeah.
This elephant had the upper hand immediately. Despite being right in front of me on the map, to my surprise, he was right behind me. And to my terror, he was in the sky.
He's in the sky. Oh my god.
I do have to give the game some props though. I really didn't think that there would be any kind of like augmented reality aspect to this game like there is in Pokemon Go. It just seems like something that's kind of difficult to figure out. And I think I'm right because they didn't really figure it out because the elephant was in the sky. But the elephant is firmly planted in the world. It's just not in the right part of the world. It should be on the ground, I think. So herein lies the first problem. There was absolutely no instructions on how to catch this thing, on how to capture this angelic sky elephant. I did not know what I was doing. So I just kind of fucked around for a while. I flicked the screen. I tried tapping the elephant until the game, I guess, just decided, no, you're done. It's not gonna happen today. You're not gonna catch the elephant. So you're done.
Did I get him? It went back into normal view. Did I catch him? No, I didn't.
I shook the failure off pretty quickly though and immediately set my sights on a new animal, a lion that was hanging out in a baseball field.
Did they put him in the dirt? It's like the worst place for him to be is in this like muddy, wet sand. But hey, I guess that's where lions hang out. The muddy, wet sand of a baseball diamond. Oh, fuck. Oh god, I can't. Watch what happens when my foot goes in here. Ugh. Can I just catch the lion from here?
You could if you had any animal balls left.
I don't have enough balls.
That's right. When you watch an ad, you get 20 animal balls. But every time you throw a ball, despite the fact that you can see that ball coming back to you to be thrown again, you're actually losing that ball.
To watch an ad to get more balls. I think I honestly have a better shot on the other side of this dirt. So I'm gonna go around. Oh yeah, I'm closing in on him now. And of course he's gonna be right behind me. Yep, there he is. I seriously have no clue how to do this. Look at him, he's just standing there begging to be caught and I can't even figure it out. He's giving me these like longing eyes like, please, please Danny, I just wanna be in a ball. It hurts to be out here. You may be having, oh, wait, did I get him? Didn't say I got him, but maybe. God damn it, dude. I think I just ran out of balls.
My next attempt did not go well either. I even tried buying some magic dust from the store, but it turns out that that doesn't actually do anything.
Where's the magic dust? There's no magic dust on my screen. I don't know where that went. I feel like my little Cruella de Vil character just snorted it the second he got it. He was like, oh, magic dust. Sick, thanks. How the fuck are we gonna catch this lion, dude? I don't know. Oh my god, I'm just gonna waste all my balls.
When I was playing this game, it was 45 degrees outside. I was getting cold. I was starting to lose hope.
Do you think the people working in those office buildings are watching me right now, wondering what the hell I'm doing?
But just as I was about to give it all up and throw in the towel.
Please, God, let me catch this water buffalo. Maybe I can, like, I hit him to, like, weaken him or something? Or can I move him around? What did I do? Wait, why did it vibrate? It vibrated that time. Did I catch him? Dude, I got a Bakoko!
Needless to say, I was pretty much on cloud 9 after catching my first animal, but don't worry, I didn't get too cocky. Because I actually had no idea how I did that, and I couldn't do it again. I could not replicate my success. To the point that for the remaining half hour I spent at this park playing this game, I could not catch a single other animal.
Touch, 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 touch. No, okay, that didn't work that time. There's one right here. There's another Bakoko, I think. Tap, 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 tap. Don't have any fucking balls!
I don't know what it was about that Bakoko that was so eager to get caught, but the other animals did not share its sentiment. So, I packed my bags, I went home, and I gave up. Until I was sitting on the couch a few nights ago, and I decided, you know what the heck, let me give this game a second shot. Let me see what animals are around my house. And immediately, I caught an El Coro, and that's when it clicked. In order to catch an animal, you have to get the ball's trajectory to peak right where the animal is. So I tried again. I caught a Libum. I was ecstatic. And after that, I was on a roll, dude. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe how many animals I was catching. I caught another Bakoko, a Bucarita. I evolved my elephant into an Elkadar, my lion into a Libusha. Can you believe it? Little old me owning a Libusha. Didn't think I had it in me, did you? So I think it's safe to say I've got this game pretty much down. Is it good? No. Is it fun? A little. Date Master Kissing Booth was next. Luckily, I could play this one from the comfort of my own home. I would rather get trampled by an Elkadar than play this one in public.
Certainly don't want this game sending me notifications. Certainly don't want it tracking me. Hey, Date Master Kissing Booth is tracking your location and we noticed you're on your way to a date. Do you want to swing by an IKEA to pick up a bed frame on the way? Maybe a shoe store?
The game mechanics of this game are pretty much exactly what you would expect based on the pictures of this game in the App Store.
Okay, so I'm this stinky, flea-ridden man. Oh, and I am wearing no shoes.
There's no sound in this game, so you just silently walk down this road in the sky, picking various options on the way to your date. And then you get to the kissing portion. Since it was my first time, I wasn't necessarily in a rush when I got to this part. I was more so marveling at how upsetting the visuals were.
Oh, gross, dude.
Oh, but apparently you have to be pretty quick during this part. An oversight, which I was severely punished for.
Did you see how she got mad when I took too long? Okay, oh, oh, what the fuck? Wait, oh God.
Is she gonna puke on our tongues?
She threw up because I took too long to move my tongue while kissing her. What's taking this fucker so long?
But that's arguably less disturbing than what happens if you kiss her correctly.
I'm not gonna make her throw up this time. Why did her tongue vibrate just then? Did anyone see that? Okay, and kissing frenzy. Oh my God, dude, she's crying. I'm sorry. Okay, whoa, what the whoa! Oh my God, what the hell? Dude, that was scary as hell. She turned into a rag doll. It was like her bones were breaking in midair.
Under some kind of demonic love curse, my date is cast into the air, mouth agape, bones squishy, honestly. Looking like a character in Stranger Things getting their soul eaten by Vecna, or whatever Vecna does in Stranger Things. Remember that? And then I guess whatever she lands on determines how well you did on that course.
You're soulmates. If I was really soulmates with this girl, I could have shown up without all of the extra shit. I could have showed up without the suit jacket, and she would have loved me anyway. I'm not buying this whole soulmates thing.
After a while of playing this game, I started to feel like the choices you make along the way don't have much of an effect on your final score as long as you do well in the kissing section. So on the next go, I purposely picked a few of the bad options like a bucket hat and jeans, and I still did pretty well. Instead of soulmate, I landed on beloved, but I mean, honestly, that still sounds pretty good to me. Like, it still sounds like she likes me, you know? She wouldn't call me beloved if she wasn't like a little bit into me. When I tried purposely picking every bad option, however, I was not met with such grace. I was met with a Fortnite dance, actually. She Fortnite danced at me and called me a bad date. Anyway, I think we're done with this game. What do you say? All right, guys, let's take a trip out of the city and into the countryside. And also out of a man's body and into a goat's. So I thought this game was going to be kind of like an open world game where you can live out the life of this goat as you see fit, but it's actually a very straightforward story type game that takes place over the course of 6 levels. The first couple levels of the game just get you acquainted with the general vibe and mechanics of the game. You pass through tires, you climb up a tower, all things that get you familiar with the controls. Your goat also has a pretty sick jump.
Whoa, wait. Oh my God, oh shit. Can I like fuck with these goats over here? Can I, whoa, sort of like grind it along the goat, like a skateboarder. Let's attack a horse. Whoa!
And speaking of the goat's jump, I don't know what happened, but this is not the same game that it was advertised to be on the App Store at all. Half the things it lists on the App Store you can't even do in this game. Things you can't do in this game include jumping over crates. They had 2 pictures where the goat's jumping over crates in the game. You never do that. Escape from thieves. There are no thieves. This little goat golf game. You also never get the chance to rescue your family from the goat kidnappers, or whatever it said in the description of the game. That never happens. The first half of this game is pretty lame, honestly. You're just stuck in this small little pen. You can't even leave the pen for most of the game. Things you can do in this game that aren't listed in the App Store. Pop a ball.
Jump and knock red ball.
Oh, I don't know how this happened. How did the description of the game end up so drastically different than the game? Did whoever made this game get in some sort of horrible accident between completing the game and putting it on the App Store and developed amnesia so they just had to like guess what was in the game? Anyway, the story really starts to pick up around level 5 when we're told we have to go pay the queen a visit.
Level 5, give Goat Queen a visit. Queen guards are causing a great deal of pain and disturbance to your yard animals. Go talk to her strongly. Strongly. Talk to her so fucking jacked. Your Highness, I would like a word. Could you please keep your guards out of my yard?
And while that did sound pretty fun, after a few very boring levels of being trapped inside this pen, I started concocting a different plan.
Okay, now, hear me out. I could go to the castle, but this is the first time I've been let out of my pen, ever. I might not get another chance like this again to escape and just start a new life entirely. So maybe I want to do that?
So with nothing on me but the horns on my head, I made my escape.
Oh, fuck! What the- Damn it, dude! Look, there's an invisible wall right here! Like, 2 feet away from where I was supposed to go. What about this way? Yep, okay, there's an invisible wall there too. What the hell, man? Now I do want to kill this queen. I feel like she's behind it. Let's go talk to her jackedly.
Okay, so then I storm into the castle. I give the queen a piece of my mind.
My queen, your guards are disturbing my animals. So what? I ordered them to do it. She ordered her guards to just disturb my animals? Hey, go down there and disturb those motherfuckers, dude. Then you are a bad queen. Who the hell are you to judge me? I like that their body language doesn't match the growing intensity of the conversation at all. The queen is just like laying. Who the hell do you think you are anyway?
Eventually we decide talking isn't gonna cut it. We need to fight. So let's check out the combat in this game.
Fight with the queen guards. Oh shit. Oh my god. Maybe I'll jump over and get on the other side. Sort of a cat and mouse chase now. We're all going in circles, trying to catch each other. One of these days, I'm gonna catch you, motherfucker. And when I do, I'm gonna grind over top of you so hard.
So this little chase, this little sort of playing hard to get, makes up about 90% of the combat in this game. The reason it happens is because they made your goat's turn radius really wide. So if you want to face your opponent to attack them, you have to do a little circle. And then if your opponent wants to face you to attack you, they also have to do a little circle. So before you know it, instead of fighting the queen's guards, you're sort of engaged in this fiery dance of passion with them. Anyway, I killed all the guards, and then I killed the queen.
Oh, she's dead.
And you might think this would solve all our problems, yes? No. Apparently, this whole issue goes even higher than the queen, because once we kill the queen and become the queen,
be a queen is the last instruction. And then just be a queen. That's pretty much it. Just be a queen.
Then the game gives us some mission where we have to go and destroy the owner's house.
Level 6 destruction. Wait, there's more? Mess everything up in the garden and destroy some expensive things in the owner's house.
Who is the owner? I didn't know we had an owner. I thought the queen was the owner.
There's been no mention of an owner this entire time, and then it's like, finally we can get our revenge on this guy.
Whoever this owner is, though, we must have really fucked them up by destroying their house, because we never see him again. I mean, we never saw them in the first place, but we definitely never see them now. They must come home to their house being ramsacked by a goat, and they're just like, fuck, the goats have taken over. I gotta skip town. He's probably in some city now, walking down a street in the sky, picking options for a date.
Okay. Level 3, feed your family. So I already played this level? I mean, I'll do it. Don't get me wrong, I love feeding mode.
After you beat the game continues to present you with levels that you already played. I think in hopes that you won't realize that you already beat the game and you'll just keep playing it over and over. So in order to avoid accidentally playing this game forever, I think it's time this goat's life comes to an end. And who better to kill it than a scary granny. Now, before I talk about scary granny contact game, I should probably say that if you don't want to get jump scared by a scary granny, then you probably shouldn't watch the rest of the video. I'm gonna do my best to not make it like super loud and startling when it happens, but Granny is a very mischievous woman. She likes to pop out when you least expect it. She's kind of a sick little freak like that, so just be warned.
I like that before we've even started playing anything, Granny is already trying to communicate with us. She's just whispering, I see you. Over and over.
You ever pay $6 just to get screamed at by an old lady? I have. Because in order to even select the play game option from the menu, you have to pay, you guessed it, $6. And all the play game option is like a fake trivia game that lulls you into a false sense of security, and then Granny pops out at you when you're least expecting it. And I mean least expecting it, dude. I was sneezing when it happened.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, so the whole play game thing is just to, like, fuck with a friend, I guess. You're like, hey, play this fun trivia game I found. Hold on, let me just open it up real quick. And you open it and they hear creepy music and, like, a granny whispering, I see you, while you get it set up. And then you're like, okay, here you go. How long did the 100 Years War last? It's not suspicious. Calling Granny is a little bit lackluster. The first time I contacted her, she was hellbent on playing hide and seek.
Do you want to play hide and seek?
But then when I finally agreed to play hide and seek with her, she hung up. Are you coming to find me? So we didn't agree on when and where we were playing. She just hung up and I never saw her. Maybe she's hiding, I guess, and I was supposed to go find her, but I still don't know where she is. The second time I called her, she was just like breathing heavily. She was out of breath. She sounded like she was on death's door. Granny, are you okay? You do not sound too good, Granny. Either that or, I don't know, I guess maybe she is playing hide and seek and she's in her hiding spot and she's like so excited for me to find her that she's panting basically. Can't wait for this motherfucker to find me. I'm gonna scare her. I'm so good. I'm a crazy grandma. Okay, let's message her and then we'll do the video call. Unfortunately, messaging Granny is much the same. I really thought this was gonna be some kind of AI chatbot where Granny is responding to what you're saying. And if this is some kind of AI, it's an AI that is designed to mimic a scary old woman that doesn't give a shit what you have to say, because she's gonna say what she wants to say whether you like it or not. And what she has to say is she wants to play hide and seek. Do you want to play hide and seek? This kind of seems like the same conversation we were having on the phone. This is my house. No, I'm at my house. Ah! Jesus, man. FaceTiming Granny is pretty funny, though. Granny game would like to access my camera. Okay. Hey, Granny. Granny, flip the camera around. I can't see you. Granny. Oh, fuck. Call finished. Wait, so did Granny just die? Because I was on FaceTime with Granny. She was holding the camera. And then she opened a door in her own house and got murdered with a chainsaw. It's not very scary. That's really sad. Dude, imagine that in a horror movie. Like, you know, a teenager gets a phone call that's like, hey, I'm right outside. I'm gonna kill you. And she's like, oh no, don't come in. And then the person on the other line is like, yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Dude, I'm getting mugged. I'm getting mugged. Help. They want all my money. No. They're stabbing me. Brittany, help. They're stabbing me. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the App Store. If you did and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. That's what I call my fan base here on YouTube. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye-bye. Yeah, everything was going great until there was this party that we went to last weekend. And like all of my friends were there and there was nobody that she knew there. So apparently she thought I was like ignoring her the whole time. So we were texting the next day and she was like not responding. She was giving me like one-word responses. Right. And so I just like decided to call her and I was like, is there something wrong? And she was like, yeah, I just feel like you're not paying any attention to me, you know? So I was like, yeah, I guess that makes more, like, a little bit of sense. So we should just try to spend more time with each other and stuff and try to prioritize each other because, like, I guess we should come before anyone else. She just felt like I was, like, prioritizing... Okay, dude, what's up? Do you need some privacy? It looks like you really don't want me to see something.
No, why do you say that?
Every time you get a text, you're tilting your phone away from me like you don't want me to see something.
Was I doing that? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's okay, it's...
What's up?
What?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be ignoring you. I just...
No, I'm not mad that you're ignoring me. I'm mad that you're hiding your phone from me.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, fine, then show me your phone.
Dude, you're being paranoid.
Just show me your phone.
Okay, I didn't want to tell you this. I'm looking at your nudes.
What? What do you mean, my nudes?
Yes, your nudes. Your girlfriend sent them to a few of us. Someone posted it on Twitter. They're kind of going viral. Everyone's looking at them. I didn't want to have to be the one to tell you that.
Don't worry. I won't show anyone.
Dude, I was kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Oh. Really?
Yeah, you should have seen your face. I'm not looking at your nudes. I'm looking at your dad's nudes.
This is for anyone that said I wouldn't be nothing, said I wouldn't make it. Get ready to eat your words, cause I got news for you haters. I ghosted Kevin Jonas, not responding to his text. I'm too busy getting checks. You're impressed, cause I ghosted Kevin Jonas. This is true. I'm not even trying to flex, but he's probably so perplexed. Yeah, he's stressed, cause I ghosted Kevin Jonas. The year was 2015, all on Vine, I'm doing my thing. Get a DM, who could that be? It's Kevin Jonas. Ask me, can I help out with something? He sends me his phone number, dude, I'm jumping, I'm excited. He says I started signing musicians with me a while back. I've got a client working on a music vid for a track. I'm trying to get a couple Viners to help, it would be bomb if you could just record a clip of you lip-syncing the song. And I didn't respond, yeah, school got in the way, I completely forgot. Realized a few weeks later that I ruined my shot, and it's probably too late for me to reach out to him now. So that's how I ghosted Kevin Jonas. Mom, I hate it. Not responding to his text. I'm too busy getting checks. You're impressed, cause I ghosted Kevin Jonas. I'm not even trying to flex, but he's probably so perplexed. Yeah, he's stressed, cause I ghosted Kevin Jonas. They said I'd never be someone, look at me now. Ghosting Kevin Jonas, making mama proud. Even now it's probably still haunting him, wondering when I'm gonna respond to him. But I'm not surprised. When I see him on TV, I still see pain in his eyes. Kevin, if you're out there, I'm sorry for being a dick. And this might not make you feel better, but I wish it was I ghosted Kevin Jonas, not responding to his text. I'm too busy getting checks. You're impressed, cause I ghosted Kevin Jonas. I'm not even trying to flex, but he's probably so perplexed. Yeah, he's stressed, cause I ghosted Kevin Jonas.
800 new texts from Kevin Jonas. Hey, but it's been 7 years, I'm starting to think you don't like me, haha. Just kidding, but seriously, what the hell? You can tell me to fuck off, I won't care.
You son of a bitch, I trusted you.
I ghosted Kevin Jonas. I ghosted Kevin Jonas, not responding to his text. I'm too busy getting checks. You're impressed, cause I ghosted Kevin Jonas. This is true. I'm not even trying to flex, but he's probably so perplexed. Yeah, he's stressed, cause I ghosted Kevin Jonas.
Hey, we're the Chainsmokers. I'm Andrew, the good-looking one who sings.
And I'm Alex, the other one. Do you guys remember our old song, Roses?
Well, we sure fucking hope you don't, because we just released a new song with Coldplay that sounds just like it.
Now, when crafting this song, we thought to ourselves, how can we make our old song Roses again, but worse?
And the answer was simple. Add Coldplay!
And so we did.
We're making millions of dollars off of single after single that sound almost exactly the same, and you're not gonna notice. In fact, we're gonna keep pumping out generic sounding pop music until the day you die, and you're not gonna care. Because we think you guys are idiots.
Oh, wait, I don't...
Hey! Do not speak unless you are spoken to, Alex.
I'm sorry, Andrew.
Who is the leader of the band?
It's just,
Who is the good-looking one who sings?
You are, Andrew. You are.
Exactly. So you guys, we intend to keep ripping off our own music until you want to rip your ears out. In fact, we are so good at creating the same song over and over again, we have plans to keep doing it until at least the year 2030. We're going to be so rich, we might hire robots to do it for us. Just create the same song over and over again with slight variations, because that's what we're thinking. Isn't that right, Alex? Alex!
Oh, hi. Yes.
Could you please recite the lines I wrote for you?
Yes. Andrew is the best. Andrew is the king of pop music. He does not need me, I need him. Andrew never uses auto-tune. I wish I was pretty so Andrew would like me.
Well, I think what Alex is trying to say here is that we're very hard at work finding new and innovative ways to release Roses and Closer over and over again.
Me no speak good. Andrew hot and smart. Thank you for letting me be in your band. Thank you for letting me make your beat.
Oh, very well said, Alex.
I love you.
Baby,
it's a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Hey guys, just laying in bed. Come on, yeah!
How can a grown adult go into the woods and get chased by bears more than once?
How do you keep getting chased by bears? Well, all right. Number 1, never go in the woods.
You only have 6 weeks left.
How did you get a picture of me sleeping? Today I'm gonna be pranking a bear in the woods. Let's go. What's up, guys?